Welcome to the Zipco Bros Podcast.
This meeting is being recorded.
What? Welcome to episode 14 of the Zip Code Bros. Let's do that again, Ben. How does that sound?
Okay.
All right. Jimmy, you good, brother?
Yeah, I'm making a pizza real quick.
You couldn't do that 20 minutes ago?
It was 20 minutes ago. I was at Target.
Oh my God. So you couldn't bring something home from Target? Nate?
It's like we're about to record and time to heat up.
Let's just leave it on at this point. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, welcome to episode 14 of the Zip Code Bros. We have a special guest today, Mr. Mike Whittaker. Mike, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, man. How y'all doing?
Doing great. And today's episode is about Goldberg.
Oh,
Yes.
y'all tricked me on this one.
I'm just fucking with you, Mikey. I told
we
Ben.
can have a lot of fun with this. I mean, I just sit all over it, but
I told Ben, I'm like, hey, Ben, I said at the beginning of the show, let's tell him we're doing Goldberg and see how he reacts.
we can sit all over that.
All right. Oh, yeah.
I do got another one though that's coming up close, and this is just from Twitter. Ryback. So
Okay.
Ryback is the Goldberg on Twitter to me right now.
Okay. I don't blame you there. I'm not a big fan of Ryback either.
No. So
He's like, to me, he's like CM Punk.
it's just a lot of whining and crying. It's
know.
everybody else's fault but his.
I
Like,
know.
I mean, take it from Gene Sinisi. It's not my fault. That's
not your fault.
that's exactly what he's doing.
That is the last story that I heard. That's the last thing I heard on that podcast, and that's where I had to hit pause. That's a great friggin' story.
That's amazing. I mean, yeah, what happened with that one? That was completely blown us out of mind, and especially for him. Like, listen,
So
I
we're
listened
doing
to it.
Goldberg, right? I heard
What?
Goldberg. I heard we're doing
You heard
Goldberg, right?
Goldberg? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we did that about 5 minutes ago, Jimmy.
It was like 2. Don't get on. Don't.
But to those who don't know, Gene Snitsky commented back and forth with Brad Stanton on the show, and it was a pretty good story. So go check out the Kickout Crew's latest episode.
and he was never even mentioned on the show. That was just Brad saying
That's the funniest thing.
So it was clickbait.
it. Pretty much, hey, it worked. We got him to retweet it and everything else. So
Hey, maybe he'll be on your show pretty soon.
let's see. I think that's it.
Well, I know that he does cameos, so I'm pretty sure he probably does like podcasts and shit.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure he probably charges a pretty penny too.
Yeah, I was looking for a cameo for my buddy AJ, and for his birthday, I got so wrapped up in it I forgot about his birthday. So the next day, I'm like, dude, I'm so sorry. He's like, don't let it happen again.
That's what I did.
Yeah. Mikey, when's your birthday?
October 28th.
October 20th. What about you, Ben?
27th of July, same day as Triple H.
Oh, sweet. Coming up too. And I wonder when Jimmy Sorensen's birthday is, Mike Whittaker.
No, let's hear it.
I can't. I forgot.
September 3rd. But
Oh, thanks.
And Gallagher, you're
Too bad
19th of
it's
June.
around Top Guy weekend.
Yeah, I'm the 19th of June. Good call.
There you go.
Yeah.
So you're
Coming
coming
up.
so in about 10 days.
Yeah. 10 days from today. Next,
Yeah.
not this coming Monday, the following Monday. And I was hoping, because the following weekend is Top Guy weekend. I was hoping to celebrate my birthday with all you guys, but I just couldn't get it done this year.
Couldn't pull a Sorensen.
Yeah, I couldn't put a source. I actually looked to see how long it was. It was a 21-hour drive, and I'm just like, if I had 4 days off, like on each side of it, I would do it. But I'm like, I only have like 2 days because I just started my new job.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I can't. I can't. So I'm like, stunk. Like I wish it was like.
I mean, you can fly to me if you want to.
Well, I looked at flying into Nashville. I looked into flying into different airports, but it just didn't work out.
Yeah. It gets that way.
Mm-hmm. I mean, but I wish it was somewhere I could drive, like like you're 4 hours away. Like
4 hours away, yeah.
Even
I got lucky on this one.
Yeah, well, even Adam Jefferson, he's I think he's only like 3.5, 4. I mean, he might be 6 hours away. Because he's in North Kakalaki.
But is he going?
No, he's not going. He didn't sign up in time.
He's in South, actually.
Yeah, South Carolina, South Kakalaki, sorry. And Ben's in Australia, Kakalaki.
Yeah, that sounds all right.
He's in the middle of nowhere.
Ben, how you doing, brother?
Honestly, the last few days have been pretty shit. Just in regards to, well, I can't really sort of get into it. Family stuff, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't looking to record this weekend, but I feel like I need to. So, yeah, seeing you guys, talking to you guys is exactly what I need right now.
Okay.
Well, if I need to be a verbal punching bag, I can be the verbal punching bag.
You're all good, Jimmy. So yeah, no, I appreciate you guys being able to make yourself available to do this, especially you, Whittaker. I know like you've just finished work and all that, so it's good to have you part of the show.
And anytime I can help you guys get a couple ratings, I'm down.
Oh, please.
Well, Coach Rosie, I think Coach Rosie doubled our ratings or doubled our views or something like that.
We need to get Bama when he has better connection. I feel like that'd be.
Well, we got to get Bama and Bruno on too. We got to get them both back on together.
I'm surprised you got Bam on time. That was a shocker.
Well, I think it was a last second thing, so I don't even think it was that we got him on time. I just think we just like, hey, Bama's around, cool.
Well, I sent the link out. I sent the link out thinking, like, not telling them specifically hop on so we can record. It was more or less hop on the Zoom, and I was able to.
Yeah,
got them that way. Maybe that's what we need to do. Hey, we're not recording. Same that we always do. We're just having a Zoom. Come on.
Hey, Whittaker. Text Bama this link. Bama this link and see if he gets on.
Yeah, he can answer. I ain't heard from him in a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to his daughter though. Happy belated birthday.
Yeah.
17.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy that Adam's got a kid that's 17 years old, man. Because I think he's younger than I am, Adam.
Not by much. 38.
But still, I mean, 38-year-old with a 17-year-old, that's crazy, man.
Yeah. I'm 38 with a 13-year-old, so.
Yeah, and it's crazy. I've been the one who graduated, was that your niece?
Yeah, that was my niece.
Yeah. That was cool.
I mean, and that right there is even crazy. It just seems like yesterday she was just a little baby running around in a diaper, and it's just goes by in a minute. Tell you
It's insane. I know. My cousin Allie's graduating this year. She just turned 18, and I'm just like, I remember when you were born, and just so far out of the loop now. It's crazy. But yeah, it's growing up. They're one's almost as tall as I am. Two of them are taller than I am. It's insane.
Yeah. That's just how I remember her. Every time, she get in a little attitude or whatever, she just grab her little blankie, stick her thumb in her mouth, and just go on off, and that was it. That was just yesterday, and now you're graduating high school.
Right.
And she's like, no, I still got my blankie. I'm like, yeah.
Well, what's nuts is I don't have to bend over to pick. Will has grown so much that I don't have to bend over to pick him up. He's right at like my the bottom of my fingertips. So it's just I'm like, when did you get taller? I'm like, you're not allowed to get taller.
Yeah, and William's as tall as me now, so I can't even pick him up. So I mean,
my oldest niece is.
I was in there messing around the other day. My back was bothering me and everything else. She's like, "You want me to crack it?"
So my nieces are like,
back. He's like, "Turn around." So I turn around, cross around, and he's like, "Dude, like, what happened?" Like,
that's nuts. Your cracks your back. That's great.
Yeah, like that's crazy. I'm like,
I have nieces that are from my actual like half brother and sister. They're 10 and 8, and I'm like, you can't keep going. No,
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 not
can't.
allowed.
Nope.
I call
Crazy.
my oldest one like my oldest one's like I'm like, you're a sack of potatoes. No, I'm not. Yeah, you are. You're getting heavy.
Mhm.
She's just growing. I'm just like, you're a sack of potatoes.
But what about Sheiky Baby?
Uh,
Yeah,
man.
it was. It's like you think back to the end of '83 when he won the title off Bob Backlund, the most hated guy in the sport at the time, and then a month later, Hogan comes along and Hulkamania in the WWF begins, and then yeah, there's no looking back.
Yep.
It's
Do you
crazy.
think there could have been there would have been a Hulkamania as big as it was if it wasn't for Iron Sheik?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think it would have. I mean, and it could have been anybody, but I think Iron Sheik is he's a character, man, that everybody will remember.
Oh, I agree. Especially like his Twitter
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh,
I
God.
really hope somebody keeps that stuff up.
Oh gosh, I was watching the the kayfabe commentary video with him and his handler or his agent, whatever the heck that dude Eric. Oh my goodness, man! Like that was something else. Like the way they were going at each other. I mean, it's just a shame that the Sheik was like thought of like that crazy at the end of his career or the end of his life, rather than the kind of the badass he was.
Guys,
I sent him a tweet once, and it was to tell him that I had seen him at a house show here in Perth back in '86, and how I booed him out of the building, but respect what he's done for the business and blah, blah, blah. And he tweeted back and said, "Thank you very much. You are the real, not like that jabroni Tiger Woods." I was like, what?
I was like, what?
that's
All
funny.
right.
That's great.
Cheers to the Iron Sheik.
Yeah,
Cheeky baby.
exactly, Bubba.
Exactly, Bubba. So my first ever wrestling event, I went to the Nassau Coliseum, and it was a battle royale, and the Iron Sheik won it. It was 1990, so it was like right after he came back for like a minute, and then he left again. Do you remember like that? He's like a short time. He came back for like a minute, like right around 1990. So I remember it was him and Roddy Piper and Man, and yeah, I just remember Piper coming out with a chainsaw. It was freaking insane. It was crazy. That was my first event. It was fun. I went with my mom and my brother. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
God bless
And
my mom.
his LJN figure was like in the very first series that were released as well. So, you had your Hogan figure and your Andre figure, but you needed the heels to fight against.
Yep.
And it was Big John Studd and Sheik as the first heels.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, it was I can see the figure in my mind's eye.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I'm pulling a Jimmy and eating on camera.
Thanks.
How are you doing, Gallagher, this week?
I'm okay, brother. We were talking before about losing friends and how friendships end, whether they're good, they're on good terms, or whether they're on bad terms. And I lost a friend recently, and it wasn't anything adversarial. It was just that we had got to the point where we just were not getting along very well. And I felt that, unfortunately, not speaking to each other, and as immature as that might sound, was probably the best to, for our sanity, if you will, brother, if you will, baby. So I have a lot of good memories with this friend, and they meant a lot to me. They did a lot for me. Last summer, when I had kind of jumped back into the dating pool, jumped back into being a single guy and with kids and not really knowing what to do, who to be, and where to go, and a lot of stuff. And this person, they really showed me how to be that person. Have like go bags for your kids in the car in case they want to go swimming. So you have their bathing suits, you have extra clothing. There's a sleepover, have some extra clothes. Or even if just you're going out, have like an extra toothbrush in the car or something like that, or whatever the case is. Or little adventures or excursions we'd go, where we'd go to like Silverwood, which is an amusement park up here. We went to concerts in the park every Thursday last summer. So, and the kids got really excited. The kids got really friendly together. They're the same age. So it was a shame, and it's bittersweet. But I feel that sometimes it's goes taken for granted that sometimes it is okay to leave a friend in love versus leave a friend in anger or some other type of negative emotion.
Yeah, and sometimes that's best. I mean, it could be for both y'all too. I mean, like you said, you know, if it's not connecting, it's bad together. Sometimes it's better for both y'all to kind of separate and, you know, just do your own thing. And it's especially if it's good, you always know they're always there,
right,
when the time comes.
Right.
You know, I mean, whether there's differences in whichever, I mean, it could be just lifestyle and everything.
Right.
But if you leave on good terms, I mean, there's always that chance that something could happen, and you know, it's right there. Again. Yeah. And I mean that, you know, I had one of my buddies, I mean, great friend. He was my best friend in middle school and everything else. And just, you know, we ended up moving away out of states and everything else. Didn't see each other for over 10 years and just end up, you know, meeting up. And it was just that first night, it was just like nothing's changed, like that from that last time we hung out. That's awesome. To then, you know, and then, you know, so then he was back around for a little bit and some other things happened. It's like, man, it's not a good time, you know? So, I mean, go back our separate ways and just got to put your big boy pants on and can't let it bother you too much. Sucks. But, you know,
if it's the friend I'm thinking of, Gallagher, and if it's the friend I'm thinking of.
Yeah, don't say if it's a boy.
No, I'm not saying, I'm not saying it's a shame, but sending good vibes and prayers to you, my friend.
Thank you. I appreciate that, James. Thank you.
I was going with that. That's all.
I appreciate that. Ben, are you with us, brother?
Ben dipped out, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, Ben.
He thought it was too he probably thought it was too annoying. I don't know.
Ben pulled the U.
Yeah. this you know, you have a pause button on your record, so you can always hit that pause button on your record.
All right, we'll hit the pause button.
This meeting is being recorded.
Really? Like, I don't get it, Jimmy.
That wasn't me.
That's
fucking Whittaker.
My bad, Whittaker. All right, sorry, Jimmy.
That's the last time Whittaker will be on this show.
It's funny how the guest gets a reprieve, but our guys who are on our regulars don't. Like, oh, wait, Whittaker. Nah, that's all right, Whittaker. You're good, man. Don't worry about it, brother.
Yeah.
I'm taking heat. Fuck you.
Hey, come on.
I didn't think I said anything, but
it's a kid-friendly show, man.
Your little robot did.
My robot did?
Well, as soon as he hit record, your thing is record.
It just repeated itself. That's about it. Yeah. Crazy.
To quote Alcarai, this is a professional podcast.
No, it is. This is good. This is good.
It's not our show. It's your show.
That's actually my show.
You're making creation. Yeah.
That's too close to home, Jimmy. That one.
Yeah, it's his. We were saying before, right? This is my show.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, my.
Like I said, it's Gallagher's show. I didn't specify it.
Why don't we get Ben? Why don't we do questions first?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we've had a few questions. We're not going to get to all of them. We felt that, we don't want to turn this into a roast. So, but let's go with Antonio Santos has a FMK question for us.
Hey, we were gonna
So the
joke
options
about,
are-
hey Ben, we were gonna joke about Jimmy's internet, but you're choppy as a shark infested
That's a
water.
Chinese restaurant.
There you go.
I'm
Boom.
copy.
You're
Wonka, wonka, wonka.
It's kind of how you sounding.
I'm doing that on purpose.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize you were a robot, my
Nah.
man. My man.
Okay, let's try again. So Antonio Santos has sent us an FMK.
Okay.
So the options are Roseanne, Nia Jax, and Jimmy Sorensen.
Jimmy Sorensen. All right.
So Gallagher, do you want to kick it off?
I'll kick it off. Jimmy, I'm gonna marry you, my man. I'll probably kill Roseanne and I would F Nia Jax.
No. All right. Well,
Whittaker.
sorry, Sorensen, you're going down the drain, man. You're a good dude, but you're going down the drain. I think I'll marry Nia Jax. I mean, she's gorgeous looking. And yeah, I think she can hurt you in a way or two, but yeah, I'll marry Nia Jax. And I'm just effing Roseanne because she's funny. She'll make me laugh at least at one time.
There you go.
I'm gonna F Roseanne as a one-off deal and think, oh, I can't believe I did that. I'm going to marry Nia because she's a fellow Aussie and about my age, and she's probably earning a good payday. And Jimmy, to quote Shawn Michaels to finish off Flair, I'm sorry, I love you, but switch in music.
I like that. That was a nice letdown.
All right.
A nice letdown. What's the next question?
And well, Jimmy can't really play that game, can he?
No.
Yeah. Okay, well, Jimmy, between marrying and F, like Roseanne or Nia?
I'd probably
The
do
Jeopardy music in the background.
Seriously. There you go. At least something.
All right.
I don't know. I can't.
Okay, up next is Mike Boba. And he's asked us, what has been your favorite topic that you have covered so far and why? And also, what topics do you have planned for the future? So I'll just go first. I feel that the first episode that we did was my favorite because it went from the talking stage and the planning stage to actually recording something and putting it out there. So I'm kind of proud of that episode. But also the Piper episode. I was happy to do that because I had that little bit of a personal connection with him, in his last few years. So that was kind of a special episode.
That's cool, man. I'm gonna back you on the Hogan episode. That was a special episode because I remember just getting the kids ready so I can do the podcast and doing it on my kitchen table with like extension cords around because I was trying to look for a good place with a good backdrop. And now I'm settling for my bathroom door as a backdrop. That was good. I think the Piper episode and the one after that, which was the Rey Mysterio one?
Oh, I can't remember.
That's bad. We can't remember. I'm gonna pull it up. Oh no, the
there
Bret
wasn't
Hart episode. The Bret Hart episode with Justin was a blast.
Yep.
And I think every episode gets funner and funner. So I think for me, my favorite episode is the next one because it just gets better and better for me. And as far as some topics, we want to do some pay-per-view stuff like the King of the Ring. But when I was doing the research for the King of the Ring, it's such a big topic that I think we might have to do like just talk about the kings, or maybe talk about a specific King of the Ring. But I think it would be cool to do a wrestling pay-per-view and just kind of see how we can look at it and do that. And I gotta
And also to piggyback off that is that if there's anything that people want to see us cover, like let us know.
If there's anything you want to see,
because
good
it's
guys.
our show.
I have to say though, I think one of y'all's best episodes was the Stone Cold episode. I mean, you guys had good guests on there, and I mean,
Oh my god!
Well,
that episode was so bad.
Do you remember?
That episode was so bad, I had to walk away from it because it was just so bad.
I guess that one and this one right here be ranked.
Well, Mikey,
A1
Mike, you're so nice. We had to have you on twice.
Yeah,
So humble.
Oh, hashtag humble.
Jimmy, what's been some of your favorite episodes?
Having my niece on was cool.
Yes.
That was a funny episode. I did like that one.
That was a lot of fun.
Anything else that comes to mind?
Fire alarm. Nothing too. Having Frank and Adam on. They've been two of my better friends in AFS over the last couple of years, and having them on the road trip is pretty cool.
Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. It was what was great about that was it was impromptu. It was just jump on. Hey AJ, you and I, let's do 1-on-1, and then Jimmy's on, and then now we got Bama, and we got Frank Bruno, and we got Domino on our last one for a little bit. So it's been a lot of fun, man. But I think we work better as a 4-man crew. I think once we hit 5, 6 guys, I think 6 guys was a little too much for me to manage a little bit. So much fun though. So much fun.
You mentioned Domino. I want to give Domino a shout out for everything he's doing. I think he's ballpark number 17 today, if I'm not mistaken. 16, 17. So he's getting up there,
which is fantastic.
It's amazing.
It's so incredible.
Yeah,
it is. You can follow him at Domino Chris. I mean, he's going to all these 30 for 30, man.
Yep.
It's an amazing thing. I would love to do something like that. That's just amazing that he gets to do that stuff.
So our buddy Domino Chris is going to 30 major league ballparks in 30 days. There are some days he's doing 2 games. If he's got a day in between and he's trying to go from place to place, but he started on the West Coast. Now he's heading back to the East Coast. And I want to say he's in the Georgia area. I know that.
No, he's head up to Boston.
It was in the Baltimore area
today. All right, so that sounds good. I actually think they're on a Zoom right now. I saw Pastor Tim post a link to
That's who he texted me like, "Why aren't you on the Zoom Top Guy Zoom?" I'm like recording.
Who texted you, Chris or Pastor Tim?
Pastor Tim.
Oh, Pastor Tim. Yeah, shout out to Pastor Tim, man. Good guy.
When do you ever give that priority? Tell them you have more important things to do.
What was that?
When did you ever give that priority? Tell them you have more important things to do.
Shout out to Pastor Tim.
All right, back to the questions. So we've got Brad Stanton up next. So this is a yes or no question.
Who?
The leader of
the leader of the kick-out crew.
Yeah.
Some reject that wants to be like Ben Jones, he's trying to pull off the ball, but can't pull it off as well as Ben.
Oh boy, I'm not touching that one. So his first question is: was Gazoo a good addition to the Flintstones?
You have to refresh my memory.
The little green Martian that only Fred and Barney could see, and he would always get up good.
Okay.
And he would call them dum-dums.
Yes.
Sorry, Brad, we're not
I
as
thought
old
it-
as you.
I think
I
that's.
thought he,
I would say they probably jumped the shark by then.
Gazoo was a little green jabroni.
Yeah, I think at that point when you add a character like that, I think it's you try and I think it's when
Do you think maybe they were trying to say like Fred and Barney were doing something off on the side that nobody else seen? I mean,
very possibly.
Yeah.
but
Maybe-
I remember that
What's
movie.
the other
Yeah.
question?
What, Jimmy?
What's that, Jimmy?
What's his other question?
Okay, his other question is, so getting back to around that period of TV shows, Gilligan's Island question: Ginger or Marianne?
Ooh.
I'm going with Marianne.
Ooh, I'm gonna bring him up on my phone just because I just want to see one more time.
I had to do that earlier just to confirm.
I'll get back to you on that next week.
Next week. It's not like you're not in front of your computer right now.
Ginger was the
Yeah.
movie. Was Ginger the movie star?
The movie star, yes, she was.
Okay.
Professor and Marianne. Ginger was a movie star, yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna go with
Um,
Marianne. She was a
Yeah,
little
the
bit
brunette.
shorter, dark blonde hair or darker hair. Yeah, that was Marianne. That's who I'm going with.
Yep.
Yep.
the dark
Yeah,
hair
she was
one,
very pretty.
Marianne.
Yes.
Yeah, Marianne.
Oh, Don Wells or Tina Louise?
What is that?
The real with the hey now with Jimmy.
Ooh, she's almost 90.
Wow,
Jimmy,
that's quite the
Jimmy.
view for those. For those watching on YouTube, you're welcome.
Yeah, and for those watching on YouTube, Jimmy's doing his best Eddie Prather impression, which further cements my belief that Jimmy Sorensen is the Midwest version of Eddie Prather.
He's up there. He's. I was thinking and I didn't want to say
Those
it.
of you listening, Jimmy just took himself off video, put himself back on, holding the middle finger up to me, telling me I am the #1 guy, and then he turned his video back off.
She passed away. Okay.
He's telling me I'm the hostess with the mostest.
I'd
Hang
say
on,
Marianne.
Jimmy's about to make a decision.
Marianne.
Marianne.
Oh, God,
not-
we're still
I'm not-
talking
I'm-
about this?
Huh?
I didn't realize we were still
Yeah,
talking about
yeah.
this.
It's not a debate. It's just a quick. Who would you rather?
Marianne.
Okay. Well, I'm glad we cleared that up.
Thanks, bud.
Another one from the Kick Out crew, Devon Dowling. What's your favorite shoe brand? So I'm going with what you guys say, Nike. I say Nike.
Nike.
Over to you guys.
Nike. I mean, I'm a sneakerhead, man. I got like 12 pairs of Jordans, and all I do is Nike. I don't know why it's Nike, but it's Nike.
I'm gonna go with
Sometimes you just have to do it.
Sometimes
I'm
you
gonna go with a good pair of Justin work boots.
Oh, there you go.
I think those things are comfortable. I love them. I can wear them all day long, and that's one of my favorites.
There you go. How about you, James?
Adidas. Adidas. Yeah, Adidas. Brooks. Under Armour.
Right on.
Do you guys have Skechers?
Yes.
Oh, Skechers.
Skechers. Yeah,
Skechers
Skechers are
are
good.
They're good. They're good as well.
Amazing. Oh,
Uh,
gosh.
I just have a problem with Nike because I had a pair about 10 years ago and they were too tight. So I've just never worn Nikes ever. I've just never worn Nikes ever since. They were running
know-
shoes.
Usually, if you do that, what you do is next time get the next size up, and they usually kind of fit pretty good.
I'll just say this: fuck Nike, and that's it. I'll leave it at that.
All right.
Shout out to Nike. All right.
Yeah. Thank you for your crotch shot, James. That you don't turn your camera off for. Thank you. I know I'm #1.
Professional podcast.
And we call ourselves a professional podcast.
I'm beginning to say this isn't my show anymore.
We are rookies.
For those of you,
Devin's
not
next
watching,
question.
no, I'm sorry, Ben. For those of you not watching on YouTube, you got to check this stuff out. It's just this has been a
Oh, you gotta don't.
this has been a one of a kind episode. So it's
As Jeff Garrett
nice.
says, don't piss me off. Slap nut.
Okay. Devin's still got 2 more questions. 3
All
more
right, thank you,
questions.
Devin.
So,
Of course he does.
all right. How many car accidents have you been in? So I've been in 2, and to quote Gene Snitsky, it wasn't my fault both times.
I was in 2. Yeah, I was in 2.
17.
17?
No. I'm counting years.
Yeah, I was gonna say what?
I'm counting in the years. 15.
Oh,
I've been
Devin,
in.
Devin, I'm curious how many you've been in, if any. Comment below.
I've been in 1 on the road, but I also used to race. So I've been in a lot back then. But,
Right on.
so there's a
Any
little
cool-
catch there.
Any cool stories you want to share?
I mean, it was just what we did then is we used to race go-karts. That's where I started at, racing those little racing go-karts. And then me and 3 of my buddies, we would race go-karts, and they had the dirt track right next door for the big cars. So it would be a Saturday thing. During the day it was the go-karts, nighttime was the big cars. And we would do both. And we first we started working at the racetrack, like the big track. So we'd race the go-karts during the day, go to the big track and work. So that way that paid for us to race, or at least some of it, for us to race. And then we ended up buying us a little street car, and whoever had either the best finish or the best time, because we each raced in different areas in the go-karts, would race the car the next day. So we all went 3 ways on it. But then so that was our thing, because we were all in different classes. So, I mean, sometimes 2 or 3 of us might get first, second, or third, whatever. So then we would go by time. So whoever had the best time in the racing would get to race the street car. That way it gave us more competition, in order to want to race the car.
That's really cool, man.
And then so one of us raced, and one of us would help out in the pits for the car, and then one of us would work at the track, kind of helping out to make some money back for it. So
that's really cool.
wow.
Yeah.
Cool. What's cool
it was fun. Used to be back then. I mean, those especially those Saturday nights. I mean, it was great. We were still in high school. Kept us in a lot of trouble. We kept out of trouble by doing it, because we would go to school. We had to keep our grades up. We had to go to school in order to race. The go-karts, pretty much free, because we had a sponsorship. We had the guy that we raced for. We just had to do all the work for it. And I mean, that was the deal. Do good in school, make sure, you're getting everything done, do good at home, make sure you're not getting in no trouble. And instead of when we get out of school, instead of hanging out on the streets at night, we were at the race shop, working on cars, working on go-karts and everything. So
You're like the Fast and the Furious over there.
yeah, pretty much.
What I like about that story, Mike, is you and your buddies were all partners in on it, and it doesn't sound like anybody thought they were better than the other. You guys sounded like you truly were partners.
And that's what it was. And and it was one of those things hey, I'm didn't matter to us if we won or lost, especially the main track. We were having fun, and that's what it was all about, is us having fun. But to make it competition for us, and to make us do better in the go-karts, it was whoever does better. Well, then we were getting the times where, like I said, we were in different classes, so we didn't race each other, and we didn't do it on, there was certain races we did, but we did it on purpose. We didn't want to have same teams, racing the same class. And so we would race different classes and everything. So then it's okay, well, there was a couple times where all 3 of us finished first place. Well, now who's going to race? So then it's so then we went by the best time. So we had somebody there sitting there all the time, timing us for each lap. And so whoever had the best times, that's who got the race.
That's awesome.
And,
That's
very
you
cool.
know, it encouraged us to do better in the go-karts, you know, to do the main cars. And we loved it. I mean, it was a blast.
that's fun.
Awesome. So, Jimmy, did you figure
Yeah,
out how many accidents you've been in?
4.
4. Okay. All right. Question 3 from Devon. If Lil Jimmy dropped a rap album, what would the name of it be? So let's start with that. Jimmy, like if you released a rap album, what would you call it?
I'll let you guys go first.
Now, this is for you.
The Sony Bischoff remix.
I was gonna say I think he would just name it Sunny.
Yeah.
What about the East-West connection?
East West
Oh.
Connection. There you go.
Because you went to Japan, that was on the eastern side, and
Yeah, and we know you went to go see Eric Bischoff, right? Is that who you get? That's who it was, right? Wasn't Jim Ross? It was Eric Bischoff, right?
Bischoff, yep.
Beach off. Beach off.
traveling with Jimmy.
There you go. Shout out to Jimmy.
Well travels.
Oh, traveling with Jimmy's a good one.
Well travels.
All right. What about a couple of song names? Like, what are you thinking? Like different tracks.
I went to Japan. My birthday is September 3rd. Those are Jimmy's greatest hits.
Hitting my birthday's Top Guy weekend sort of thing.
Hey, there we go.
What about lunch in Wyoming?
There you go.
Lunch.
That could be a good song title.
Yeah.
Wyoming.
Okay, so another thing relating to the album, who would you feature on your album to do like guest tracks?
I think Bama would be I don't know why, but I think Bama would do good.
Bama, Frank.
Bobby D. Bobby D plays guitar and sings on it. And I just learned Josh Fields plays guitar also. Josh Fields could play on it.
Oh, we got a question from him coming up.
Oh, sweet.
All right. I can't think of anything else.
All right.
Bischoff's fine.
All right. Devon's next question is for me. Has Ben Jones ever picked up any ladies because of his accent? So
Yes.
the short answer is no, because
Damn it!
the ladies that I have dated have been Australian. So they speak the same as I do. So there's nothing special about that.
Even when you came to the States?
Yeah, I didn't try and pick up when I was in America, no.
All right.
We'll try again. We'll try again soon.
So can I answer the question? Devin, I have gotten women because of my New York accent out here.
Wow.
So how you doing?
We'll get to that.
I thought that maybe it could have been a foreshadow, Ben.
Yeah, okay. Soon. All right. So speaking of Josh Fields, the Slammy Award-winning Josh Fields.
Slammy Award winning Josh Fields.
So his question is for me in regards to the Australian wrestling scene. So he's asked me if I've seen any current prominent Australian wrestlers when they were starting on the indies over here. I haven't. I've only been to like a handful of indie shows. The local promotion here is called NHPW, which is New Horizons Pro Wrestling. And I'm actually good friends with one of the owners. I did see Paige's mum, Paige from the WWE. Her mum came over. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, so I met her. She was so awesome. We were talking about, the movie that The Rock did about Paige's life and how cool that was. So I don't actively go to the indie shows, but the ones that I have seen, like, they're pretty talented. And whether if they make it the big time or not is another thing, but it's still pretty cool. In fact, one of my friends who lives in Portland, I met him through the Roddy Piper podcast years ago. He's considering a move out here to Perth, and he's just graduated the Rhodes Wrestling Academy, the one that Dustin Rhodes runs. So so that could be pretty cool to get him out here and join NHPW. So yeah, I hope that answers your question, Josh.
Do you have anything like that, like on TV, like promotion, like local promotions or anything like that, or is it really just like AEW, WWE that you get to see?
Yeah, pretty much just what you mentioned there, Mike. Just some YouTube channels, I think, have a bit of footage here and there, but no TV deals as far as I know.
Okay,
Cool.
Okay, up next, Chris Power. So speaking of Australia, my mate Chris, who was on our Scott Hall episode last week.
Hey, wait. Hey, Alan. You got to say to your buddy Chris, hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
There we go.
Yeah, so he asks,
Dude,
what
that
direction...
sucked. Go ahead. No, I'm saying the whole thing. No, I mean the whole thing.
All right.
Yeah, the whole thing sucked.
Okay, all right. So he asks, what direction would you like the channel to go in? And is there any opportunity for wrestlers to be on as special guests moving forward?
I hope so. I hope so. We can get some special guests. Probably, similar to the way the Kickout Crew's been getting some guys on. Yeah, I'd love to get some wrestlers on. And as far as going forward, I'd love to finally nail down this music segment that we're trying to do. That's something that I'm really trying to get an idea of what exactly I want to do. So
it's different every week.
What's that?
It's different every week.
Exactly. So I stopped doing it because I figured, well, it's different every week. Let me just figure out what I want to do. So that's something I want to do as far as personally. What about you, James?
Yeah, I want to maybe Eric, Jeff, Josh, Eric Bischoff, Jeff Jarrett, Josh Sharnoff would be kind of cool to get on.
I mean, yeah. Duh. I don't know if Jeff Jarrett was on here for a Jeff Jarrett episode. I don't think I would be able to speak.
I heard Ryback charges $25K just to sit down and have a dinner.
Oh my goodness!
But you can't pick the restaurant. He has to pick the restaurant. So I mean, I'm sure you can get him on for a couple $1,000 and he picks the show.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
I didn't say Ryback. I said Jeff Jarrett.
I was giving you a couple hints. Like, come on, like people, he's offering. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Whittaker, if I ever win the lotto, you and Ryback are going to sit down and have a nice dinner together.
Yeah.
There you go.
No. You and Goldberg are going to have a nice dinner.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Right? You suck.
Yeah. I hated you.
Dude, I got a great Goldberg story. I got a great Goldberg story. So we went to go see him. So the Nitro that fucking sorry for cursing, Dad. The Nitro that Vince Russo won the title. It was at the Nassau Coliseum. So after the show, there's a Sheraton right next door to the Coliseum that all the wrestlers stayed at. So me and my two buddies, we decided, hey, we'll just we'll go wait in this parking lot for the wrestlers to come or whatever, and they'll sign. So we got we got some I got Medeja to sign something for me. But my idiot buddies, like Goldberg's signing like a bunch of autographs for somebody, somebody who has a cast and somebody in a wheelchair. So my buddy makes a stupid comment. He's like, oh, I guess if I was in the wheelchair, Goldberg would sign my cast. Goldberg turned around and you could my buddy's face turned whiter than milk. And we all were like,
I bet.
Oh gosh. So that's my Goldberg story.
All right. So just one last submission here. It's not a question. It's a comment from someone new to the show. His name is Aaron, not from Bama. So that sounds familiar. But anyway, he says, Ben, not really a question, more of a comment. But your jokes are just too funny. So thank you, Aaron, not from Bama. Interesting.
All right.
Was that the joke? Was that the Jonesy joke?
Hey, don't disrespect Aaron. Not
Hey,
from
hey,
Bama.
Ben. Hey, Ben.
Yes. Okay.
No,
Yep.
I'm saying what that mean. What are you talking
Yeah.
about, son?
It's kayfabe.
Which brings us to, are we ready, or do you have any more questions for us, Mr. Jones?
No, that's it for questions. That's it for
All
questions.
right.
Yeah.
Which brings us to our new segment, What Dat Mean, where Ben and the rest of the Zip Code Bros try to pronounce a phrase common to our native country slang in the other's accent. So where, say, Mike, James, and I will try to say an Australian term slang in Australian accent, which I will completely butcher. And Ben will try to say a New York, not a New York, but we started with a New York thing, so it's all right. But Ben's going to try to say an American slang with an American accent. So what?
And we want the people to sort of comment as to who did the best job.
Yeah, which probably will never be
Yeah.
me. So welcome to What Dat Mean. So our first phrase is, how you doing?
Okay. How you doing?
Oh, yeah, that's pretty
How
good.
was that?
Oh, that was actually
Good,
pretty
man.
good.
That was good.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So you're going to say, I'm going to chuck a sickie tomorrow.
Can I ask what
So,
that
Whittaker,
means before I say it?
I will tell you after you say it.
Okay. Say it one more time.
So
then.
I am going to chuck a sickie tomorrow.
I'm going to chuck a sickie tomorrow.
All right. Jimmy, do you want me to repeat it?
No, it's my show.
No,
You
no,
go
no.
first.
Gallagher's last.
He is the last loser. Okay.
So Jimmy, I am going to chuck a sickie tomorrow.
I'm going to chuck a sickie tomorrow. I'm having some throat issues, so bear with me.
All right. Gallagher, you're up.
Geez. Oi, crikey. What was it? I'm going
No. I didn't say any of that.
No, you didn't, but I'm trying to get in the... I'm just thinking about it. No. I'm trying to get like myself in
Okay.
trying to like sing the tune in my head. Trying to get
Trying to get in the... Okay.
So it was what? I'm going to chuck a sickie tomorrow?
Yes.
I'm going to chuck a sickie tomorrow. Might.
You just said... Did you even try?
No.
Okay.
Crikey, oi. No, you don't say oi.
Let's just skip it. Okay, what does that mean?
I'm going to chuck a sickie tomorrow, mate.
All right. A little bit Irish, I think, but that's okay.
Hey, it's better than,
So what it means is that tomorrow you're going to call in work and have a sick day.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to try that one. I'm going to call my boss tomorrow and be like, hey.
But Mike, you got to do it in an Australian accent, though.
He's like, are you still drunk?
Right.
Yep.
Now, the purpose of saying it like that, though, is that you're planning to have a day off work even though you're not sick.
Yeah, that works. I do that all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, sometimes they call it bad
Kayfabe, Whittaker. Kayfabe.
That's right. He don't listen. It's a
All
zipper
right,
code.
Zipro code. Dude,
Yeah,
I seriously
bros,
almost said
jackass.
Zip Code Bros when I was introducing doing the show. Swear to God. And I'm thinking we just can keep all this stuff in, like this live to tape stuff. I think we should just keep it all in. It was kind of like weird.
Yeah,
Should
it'd
we
work.
do some jokes?
Before I forget,
Yeah.
Wait, I thought you were gonna do some of ours.
Pastor Tim also
What's that?
told me finish it up and tell Zip Code Bros to join us.
All right, we'll try to stay on.
What about me real quick? Can I do one?
Oh, you?
Yeah, we're gonna do.
Yeah.
We're gonna do your last.
Oh, okay. No, well, he said something about jokes, so I was
Oh,
gonna
did
do
you
the
wanna
Yes,
accent thingy.
Yeah, Whittaker didn't do
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Mikey,
All
what you got?
Okay,
Okay.
so I'm gonna set a scene in this. Okay,
I'm out. Fuck this.
kids playing in the kitchen, mama's cooking in the kitchen, yelling at the kids. Young kids, go play over yonder and leave me the hell alone.
Young kids, go
Young
go
kid-
yonder. Wrong kids, go yonder. Play on your own. I don't know.
Young kids go
Is
over
that-
yonder and play, leave me alone.
Young kids, yonder, go play on. Leave me alone.
Yeah, this goes enough.
Bad.
That's the PG version of what my mom would say to us kids. There's another
Right,
one
okay.
that she would say. It's
My mom was
definitely
never rude.
R-rated.
My mom was never rude. She would just say, "Guys, get out of the house and go play."
Yeah, no. There was a couple curse words in
I
there.
like-
when
There were
she
a
did.
couple choice words in there, a couple of 4-letter words in there.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. Okay.
Okay.
Jokes.
All right. Here we go. Are you laughing at my glasses, Mike?
I am. It's my seeing it on video.
Okay. Okay. I phoned the dentist today for an appointment, and the receptionist said, "How about 10 tomorrow?" And I said, "I don't need that many."
Mike,
My-
Whittaker, I got a question for you when everything is done.
Okay.
Okay.
That's bad.
My favorite teacher at school was Mrs. Turtle. Funny name, but she taught us well. Mhm. All right. Did you hear
Where does
about the man?
Wonka come in?
We're not allowed to do that on this show.
That's, yeah. That's above our pay grade.
I am.
Did you hear about the man? What, Jimmy?
I said we don't want Bama upset at us again.
No, yeah.
No. Did you hear about the man that invented the knock knock joke?
Uh-oh.
Well, he won the Nobel Prize.
Nobel Prize.
Ding dong.
I like that
Yeah.
one. I like that one. Not
All right.
funny. but
Why
like,
did this? Yeah, it's something they're clever. Why did the Scarecrow win an award? It was outstanding in its field. Yep. Two more. Okay, just two more.
Please.
Oh, my friend lost his car. I now call him Carlos.
ah,
Okay.
Mm.
Last one.
Mm.
What's ET short for?
What?
He's got little legs.
Hey, Whittaker, what's more brutal? Waka Waka or that?
Both. Both.
They're both.
oh, man.
Both suck. Love you, Bama. Love you, Ben.
Oh, man.
And remember, I'm saying with all due respect.
Love you both to death. Yeah.
Well, before we wrap up, Mike, you got-
Adam's had a couple funny ones when I send it to him.
yeah, yeah.
You were Devin.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, before we wrap up, Mike, you care to indulge us with a Mike's Meat Minute?
Mike's Minute. Yeah, why not? Why don't we do a let's see, spicy lemon pepper chicken wing?
Ooh,
How does that sound?
delicious.
No.
What you want to do is get your pack of chicken wings. Then you can go to the store. They got the little season packs of lemon pepper and buffalo. You can get as hot as you want with it. And it's the dry season, so make sure your wings are nice and dry. Throw both season on there, mix it up. You want it hotter? Throw a little bit of wet hot sauce on there. It makes it perfect for it. And all you gotta do is throw them on the grill. What I like to do with these is take them and I put them on the top rack on the smoker and turn it on smoke for a little bit. Just to get that smoke flavor in there. Once you get that, do that for about 45 minutes. Then take them off, heat that grill up. When it's nice and hot, throw them on the grill for about 10, 15 minutes. Get them where they're nice, good, and crisp. And they're good to go.
I like it. I love lemon pepper.
Getting hungry now.
Yeah, seriously.
That's
There's a
what my
Wingstop. I don't think they're open anymore because it's 9 p.m. here, but there's a Wingstop not that far from here. I'm like, because I'm a big dry rub guy when it comes to wings. I don't really like a saucy wing.
If I ever won the lottery or anything like that, in my little, because I live in a small little town, I think I would open up a little restaurant that did wings and hamburgers and have a bunch of different flavors for the wings and the hamburger. So I would take the dry rub and put it in the hamburger.
Oh, that's awesome. So a lemon pepper hamburger, a lemon pepper,
like a lemon pepper hamburger, and then you can always mix things up. So you got like the lemon pepper, you got hot, you got spicy, or teriyaki, you got like garlic parmesan, you got
put them in mac and cheese.
Anything. But
I've got Whittaker, I've got a restaurant name idea for you. You could call it Whittakers.
Oh, there we go. See?
Oh boy.
Really good idea.
Yeah, babe.
Yeah.
Give me about 5 years, I'll be in Australia.
Yeah. Definitely.
I'll let you run that store.
Thanks.
You got a good wing place down there, Ben?
Not really. No, I mean
guy?
Oh, definitely, yeah. We've got a couple of places, but I wouldn't say they're great.
Do you make your own wings?
No, I buy them already marinated, so I can just put them in the oven. Yeah.
Makes sense. Do you have a grill or do you live in an apartment?
I'm in an apartment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've got a oven and a air fryer, which I've been using a lot lately.
Air fryer. I've been learning a lot more on the air fryer, and I have one. It's a Ninja. It's like an air fryer, pressure cooker, slow cooker, all that stuff in one. Man,
wow.
You do it like a little bit of air frying and then the pressure cooking, like all with the same thing. I've been learning some tricks on that thing.
That's cool, man. Yeah, we got an air fryer not that long ago. I say I got an air fryer long ago. I'm like, what's this
like your kids help put you there.
It was this we nonsense.
As my dad's like to say, what's this we shit?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Mike, for that Mike's Meat Minute. Jimmy, you got any parting words for everybody?
Check on your loved ones. You never know what they're going through. Just check on your loved ones.
Great message. Mike, you want to give us some parting thoughts? Maybe plug your podcast, anything else?
Well, of course, I'm Whittaker at 1028 on Twitter. You can find me there. Find my podcast at The Kickout Crew on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Google, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, anywhere you put up Kickout Crew, you find us. Hit me up. I got some Mike's Meat Minute. You want to send a Mike's Meat Minute to me? Send it my way.
Hey, Mike, if I'm a brand new listener to the Kickout Crew, do you have an episode that's going to get me hooked?
Anything but 1 to 3.
I'll give you
Those ones out. No, we've had. It just depends on what you like, man. I mean, we've had some independent wrestlers. We recently had like Alex Kane on. We've had Josh Sherman, Premier Streaming Network. He owns that. We've had him on there.
Turn off.
Dude, get on camera.
Yes, sorry.
Dude, if you're gonna correct us, get on camera.
Josh Chernoff, not
Josh
Sherman.
My bad. Shanoff. We've had him on there. We've had, Thrillability on there. We've had just a bunch of people from New South. We've had people from MLW on there. We're just kind of doing our own little thing right there. So loving what you guys are doing. We throw you guys out there almost every episode, at least 2 or 3 times.
Appreciate that.
Yeah,
Appreciate that, Mike.
absolutely.
We love our Zip Bro codes. Got to give them that shout out. So,
well, check out their latest episode about wrestling in Hollywood wrestling. I've gotten about 20 minutes into it, and already I heard a great Brad Stanton story. So check it out.
Yes, Hollywood wrestling. We went through wrestling matches in a movie is what that's about. So nothing you're going to see on the WWE network or anything else like that. They're in a movie, so something new that we tried, and I think it came out very good, and it was fun to do. Definitely.
That's cool. Yeah, I probably, when we stop recording tonight, I'll probably throw it on the speaker and just kind of hang out around the house. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Any parting
You
thoughts?
listen to it before I do.
Ben, any parting thoughts?
No, just you can follow us on Twitter at Zipcode Bros and myself on Twitter at AFS Ben Jones, and let us know what you like, what you don't like, what you'd like to see us do in future episodes, and yeah.
All right. Well, like and subscribe on YouTube as well. And definitely, we don't really have much of an agenda as far as topics go. We just kind of pick wrestlers every couple of weeks. So we have an idea, but for the most part, if you guys have a wrestler we haven't done, you want to be a part of the Zipcode Bros podcast, let us know. We love having guests. We love different input. So check us out, and, go back to what I was saying before, and just keep your friends close. Appreciate them. Tell them you love them. It's like Jimmy likes to always say, tell everybody you love them. Appreciate your friends. Tell them what you appreciate, what they've done for you, and give them a hug. So that's it for us at Zipcode Bros. Have an excellent, excellent, excellent morning, afternoon, and good night.
Peace.